Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and sorry about the noise in the background. My sister is watching TV up here, but I'm going to be reading you the book of The Lost Years of Merlin. So let's start. If I close my eyes and breathe to the rolling rhythm of the sea, I can still remember the long ago day, harsh, cold, and lifeless. It was as empty of promise as my lungs were empty of air. Since the day I have seen many others, more than I have the strength left to count yet. The day glows as bright as the gladiator first cradled babies who bore the name Arthur. Perhaps I remember it was so clearly because the pain, like the scar on my soul, will not disappear, or because it marked the ending of so much, or perhaps because it marked a beginning as well as an ending, the beginning of my lost years. A dark wave rose on the rolling sea, and from it lifted a hand. As the wave surged higher, reached toward the sky as smoking gray. As itself, the hand reached higher as well. A bracelet of foam swirled around the wrist, while disparate fingers groped from something they could not find. It was the hand of something small. It was the hand of something weak, too weak to fight any longer. It was the hand of a boy, with a deep sucking sound of a wave being to crest tilt instead. Deadly. And yes, I am going to read up to the second chapter. Then it will stop, and you will have to watch the second part. But let's keep going. Steadily toward the shore. For an instant it paused, hovering between ocean and land, between the brooding Atlantic and the pursy round rock-bound coast of Wales, known in those days as genuine. Then the sucking swell into the crash roar as the wave tumbled over, hurling the boy's limp body into the black rocks. His head smacked against the stone so violently that his skull would certainly have split open, were it was not for the thick mat of hair that covered it. He lay completely still, except when the whoosh of the air from the next half tousled his locks black beneath the stain of flood. A shabby seagull, seeing his monstrous form, hopped over a jumble of rocks for a closer look, bending its beak towards the boy. Face it tried to pull sand of the sea kelp that was wrapped around his ear. The bird tugged and twisted, squealing angrily. At last the kelp broke free. Trumpetly the bird jumped down, still clinging to him. He seemed small even for a boy of 7, perhaps, or a line around his eyes seemed for older again.
Where has the time gone? It's bedtime. It was nice meeting you, Agent. Hold it. When are you running? It's only 7 o'clock. Wow, is that late?
to one of the boy's bare arms. Beneath the shreds of the brown tunic still clinging to him, he seemed small even for a boy of 7 years, yet something about his face, the shape of the brow perhaps, or the lines around his eyes seemed far older. At that instant he coughed, vomited in seawater, and coughed again. With a screech, and Bull dropped the kelp, fluttering off to a tony perch. The boy remained mountainless for a moment. All he taste was sand, slime, and vomit. All he could feel was painful throbbing of his head and rocks jabbing into his shoulder. Then breathe, then a second breath, and a third. Slowly his slender hand clenched into a fist. Waves surged and submitted for a long while. A small kindled flame of the life and wavered at an edge of almost as if he had lost a piece of his very self, or as if a kind of wall had been erected, cutting him off from the portion of himself, leaving nothing but a lingering sense of fear. His breathing slowly, his fists relaxed. He gasped as if he coughed again, but instead fell still, and closer. That's all for now. It's all for now. I hope that you watch the second video, the lost years of Merlin, part 2 of this reading book, of me reading this book to you. See you later. And before we end this video, like and subscribe, and bye.
You like pancakes? Yeah.